So great to have you with me this week. Got a very, very strong word for you found in the book of Daniel, the young prophet, chapter 3, verse number 27. It says, "And the princes and the governors and the captains and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was their hair of their heads singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of the fire had passed upon them." God is really, do you know God has a lot of people watching you right now? You are a billboard. You are a television show. You are the closest thing that people are ever going to see to how really big God is and how big God is in you. I know sometimes you don't think it doesn't matter and who cares and all that. People watch, people care, especially in this social media world. You don't know who is taking a photograph of you, how you're talking, how you're acting. What am I saying? We all go through stuff. We all face challenges. We all come into things that are bigger than our own faith at times. It's how we respond to our trials. It's how we respond. Do we really believe that God is the God of faithfulness, that He shows up, that He's in process of bringing you through whatever you're in? It says when all of these people looked and they saw the 3 Hebrew children that were thrown into the furnace, and they saw how they behaved, that they were loose. They just weren't in a fire, they were loose walking around. Their hair wasn't singed, they didn't even smell like smoke. It's because of how God kept them in the middle of what they were going through. Let me tell you something today. He's keeping you. I know it feels really difficult. I know you're being stretched. We all are. That's how your faith grows. Growing is never easy. Growing is always a stretch. The growing in your thought life, growing in your faith, growing in your favor, growing in your love. Nothing about growing is easy. It's always outgrowing where you were, taking on new responsibility. But today you're facing issues, and God's having people watch you from a distance, and God's have people watching you from close range, from far range and from close range. And how you handle your stuff is going to really make an impact on these people, on how big they see your God is, at least to you. They're making an assessment. What power do you have to be able to be in that kind of a trial and not falling apart? How can you be in that kind of a situation and still go back to church? You're still giving money to the church. You're still singing. You still carry a Bible. You still have a good attitude. What's that going to say to these people? Your God is pretty big. He's pretty supernatural. That's how people will be won, by watching how you respond to your stuff. God's giving you grace today. He's giving you strength today. Just continue to walk with Him. Because I'll tell you right now, there's people right now, from a distance, you don't even know them. People close range, they don't even want to tell you. But they're all taking notes. And they're saying about you, where does she get this strength? How does he keep bouncing back? What makes them keep going on the way that they are? And the rest is what? The rest is all Holy Ghost. He's talking to them. You're living it. He's talking to them. What's He saying to them? You too can have this life. You too can have this power. Where you go through things and you just don't go through them, you come out the other end. And you're better and stronger than you were before you went in. That's what's coming your way, and it's coming this week. That's your word for the week. God bless you.